Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're bringing a little MLB The Show 20 content to you today. We're in Season 5 of our Minnesota Twins franchise. We're going to cover games 136 through 138. It's a 3-game home series against the defending World Series champion Boston Red Sox to open up the month of September. We finished August with a 14-13 record. We won 4 of our last 5 games. And we come into September trailing the Tigers by 2.5 games in the American League Central. So we start off with the Red Sox for 3 games, then the Royals for 3 games, both at home. Then we head out on the road to take on the Washington Nationals. But let's cover the first 3 games here against the Boston Red Sox, starting with game number 136. Red Sox come in at 73-60. We are 70-65. The Red Sox will send Hyunjin Ryu out to the hill, a 3.84 ERA, a 2-1 strikeout to walk ratio. And we're going to go with our ace, Sonny Gray. He's 13-5, 2.52 ERA, 230 strikeouts, leads the American League in strikeouts. Cy Young Award candidate, first inning, A.J. Pollock. 28 home runs, 68 RBIs on the year. Sonny Gray into the windup, first pitch of the ball game. And that one is driven deep to left, a little two-seamer. Came back over the plate, caught way too much of it, and A.J. Pollock puts it into the left field stands. 29th home run, he leads the Red Sox in that category, and Boston is out to a 1-0 lead in the middle of the first inning. Let's go to the bottom of the first now. Miguel Sano at the plate. League leading 108 RBIs, also leading the league with 52 home runs, and he's going to add a home run to that and a couple of RBIs. That one was a no-doubter. Miguel Sano is raking right now, going through a little hot spell, and he might be threatening 60 home runs on the season. He's going to come around to score. He pushes Arenado across as well. It's 2-1 Twins, and now we have Domingo Santana at the plate, hitting 248. He platoons out in right field with Michael Conforto. He's facing a lefty here today, which is when he usually plays because Conforto is terrible against lefties. And Domingo Santana parks one into the bullpen. 16th home run of the year for Domingo Santana. And another run on the board in the first inning. It's 3-1 at the end of one at Target Field. Let's skip ahead a little bit now to the 4th inning. This is Pedro Alvarez, former Pittsburgh Pirate. He's playing first base these days for the Red Sox. Not really hitting for average, but he has a little bit of pop in his bat. Over 20 home runs on the season, but he swings and misses at the back heel slider. And Sonny Gray gets the strikeout. Middle of the 4th, it's still 3-1 Twins. The next inning, the 5th. Sonny Gray facing Marcus Semien with 2 outs. 0-0 count. This one chopped to the left side. Arenado charging. Flicks it over to first. To Mitch Garver, who's just been called up here in September for the out. It is still 3-1. Let's go to the top of the 7th inning. Here's Pedro Alvarez again. 2 strikeouts on the day on an 0-1 count. This one catches too much of the plate. Domingo Santana doesn't even move. And that one is well out of here down the right field line. Pedro Alvarez, home run number 23 on the year for the big fella. And that cuts the lead to 3-2. Twins still holding on in the middle of the 7th inning. Let's move to the 8th now. We're going to bring in the silver mullet, Shane Ashley. Making his 52nd appearance on the season. He is facing a lefty here in Travis Shaw, I believe. Nice little easy ground ball to second. Jace Peterson takes care of it. And we're still up 3-2 in the middle of the 8th. Let's go to the 9th inning. Blake Swihart at the plate. We are leaving in Shane Ashley to try to close this one out. Segrist will leave him on the bench. He needs some rest. So a 2-inning save opportunity here for Shane Ashley. Now facing Hyung Soo Kim, former Baltimore Oriole. And Kim's going to lace one through the left side on the ground for a base hit. And that gets the tying run aboard for the Red Sox. Now Chance Sisco, their Sox catcher, with a chance to drive home a run possibly. He goes right back up the middle. Shane Ashley might have had a shot at a double play, but takes the safe route to first for out number 2. And now it's 1 out to go against Pedro Alvarez. Alvarez, another chopper right back up the middle. Shane Ashley again takes care of it, and the Twins get the win in game number 1 of this series. We lead the season series with the Red Sox 3-1. Sonny Gray went 7 innings, giving up 5 hits. He had 11 strikeouts, a pair of walks, and gave up 2 runs. Miguel Sano, 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Santana with a home run and an RBI. Raimel Tapia went 2 for 3 with a pair of doubles on the day for the Twins. Let's move to game number 2 of this 3-game series. We have now won 5 out of our last 6. We're going to face Anderson Espinoza here. 4.62 ERA. He's making just his 15th start of the season. 70 strikeouts to 45 walks. A 1.62 whip is pretty high. And we're going to send out Jose Barrios, making start number 28. His ERA is above 5 for the first time this year. I don't know, he passed 5 in like the last month or so. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd. Tommy Nolan hitting a scorching .038 on the season. I think he's playing 3rd here today to give Nolan Arenado a much-needed break. He's going to go right back up the middle, and Anderson Espinoza goes to 1st. End of the 3rd. The Red Sox are the only team that scratched out a hit, and we have no score. Let's go to the 5th inning now. Raimel Tapia with a runner on 1st comes to the plate. Delino DeShields is on 1st. He leads the team in stolen bases, and he's off with a pitch. Here comes the throw from Chance Cisco, not in time. And Delino DeShields has a stolen base. 0-2 count now to Raimel Tapia. And he swings and misses for out number 2. So Tapia down, 2 outs, a runner in scoring position, and Francisco Cervelli at the plate. Cervelli hitting in like the 230s, but he has the best batting average on the team with runners in scoring position, and he comes through again. Delivers a base hit up the middle. Delino DeShields all the way around 3rd to score. And the stolen base turns into a run in the bottom of the 5th inning. We lead it 1-0. Let's go to the 6th. Game 2 of this 3-game series. We are starting off the month of September. Here's the delivery from Jose Barrios. Chopped to the left side. Tommy Nolan with a nice jumping throw. Looks like he's doing his best Nolan Arenado impersonation. He makes the play. And now we move a little further into the 6th inning with 1 out. A 2-2 count. And swung on and missed. Marcus Semien goes down swinging. And the next batter is Travis Shaw with 2 outs in the 6th inning. 94th pitch of the day. Tommy Nolan makes another play for the out. Middle of the 6th is still a 1-0 ball game. Let's move to inning number 7 now. Jimmy Dyer out of the pen, replacing Jose Barrios. 2.27 ERA for him. And he's facing Pedro Alvarez, who's hitting .233, 23 home runs, 70 RBIs. Pair of strikeouts so far in the day make that a 3rd as he chases that high heat up and out of the strike zone. Jimmy Dyer, he's been great for us out of the pen. Our bullpen is really good. I know we've blown some saves here and there, but overall our bullpen is the top-rated bullpen in baseball. And getting the job done for the most part this year. They have been in a lot of close games. This one deep to left from Francisco Cervelli, and Blake Swihart is going to get up there and take it away. Oh my goodness. That would have been just the 2nd home run of the year for Francisco Cervelli, and he was robbed. All right, we're going to go back to Kevin Segrist to close this one out. A 1-run lead, 35 saves and 42 save opportunities. A lot of his save opportunities, though, are just like this, a 1-run game. So, I mean, saves and blown saves, they can be a little bit misleading because some guys get the opportunity to have 3-run saves more often than 1-run saves, and we get a lot of 1-run saves here with Segrist. And because a lot of times he only has 1 run to work with, he blows a few saves here and there. So 1-0, we've got a runner on 1st, a base hit up the middle from Segrist. Now Blake Swihart at the plate, hitting .260, 7 home runs, 42 RBIs. 0-1 delivery. This one's grounded to the right side. Diving play not made by Delino DeShields, I believe, at 2nd. And it is now 2-2 count with 1 out. To short, on to 2nd, on to 1st. That's your ball game. Twins win their second one in a row, and they have now won 6 out of our last 7. We lead the series with Boston 4-1. We just play 6 games with the Red Sox this season. Barrios goes 6 innings, gives up 2 hits, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks. Mario Calero was 2 for 4. Cervelli 1 for 3 with an RBI. Delino DeShields 2 for 3. He scored a run and had a huge stolen base for us in that game. Let's move to game number 138, third and final game of this 3-game series with the Bo Sox. Alfredo Salgado making start number 14. He's got a pretty high 5.84 ERA. 69 and a third innings pitched, a 1.7 whip. More walks than strikeouts. Yikes. And we're going to go with Steven Matz, the trade deadline acquiree that came over with Michael Conforto in that trade that sent Byron Buxton to the Mets. And then Byron Buxton got hurt like a day later and was out for the rest of the year for the Mets. So that's the Mets' luck, though, isn't it? Here's Mookie Betts. Top of the first inning, 1 out, runner on third, facing Steven Matz. 3-1 count. Matz comes over the heart of the plate, chopper towards short, 1 run's going to score, and Mookie Betts is thrown out at first, but he gets the RBI. Drives in a run, and the Red Sox take I think it's their first lead of the entire series. It is. First lead of the series. For the Red Sox, no, never mind. They went up 1-0 in game 1. My bad. They went up 1-0 in game 1 because that man right there, A.J. Pollock, hit a leadoff home run on the first pitch. So A.J. Pollock now, top of the third inning, runner on first. He's going to hit this one towards right, and it is going to be caught out there in right by, I think that's Delino DeShields playing right today. It is, and Delino DeShields hurt himself on the play somehow, and he is not able to continue. So we're going to bring in, I think it was Raimel Tapia to replace him. All right, later on in the game, 5th inning, Yoan Moncada, last year's World Series MVP, facing Steven Matz on a 3-2 count with nobody out. Top of the 5th, Red Sox leading 1-0. Moncada swings over the pitch, changeup at 83 miles an hour, 50 is strikeout, 5th strikeout for Steven Matz on the day. And this one is driven deep to left and put another run on the board for the Red Sox. This time it is off the bat of Pedro Alvarez. Once again, it's his 24th home run, 2nd of this series. And the big fella, he either strikes out or hits him deep, it looks like. Pedro Alvarez. Red Sox lead at 2-0. If we manage to win the American League Central, chances are we will face the Red Sox in the postseason. That's what it looks like right now. Things can change. The Red Sox are creeping up on the Rangers for the top overall seed. It's a little closer than it was a month ago. Domingo Santana gets a hold of another one. This one, he sends out to left. Santana, 17th home run of the year, 2nd of the series, and the Twins are on the board here in Game 3. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Santana has finally put the Twins on the board. Let's move ahead now to the 7th. Just push it forward 1 inning. Yoan Moncada back at the plate. 2 outs. Steven Matz, 95th pitch of the night from him. Moncada, chopper towards second. Easy play on to first. Mario Calero fields it. Middle of the 7th, it's still 2-1. Boston with the lead. Let's go all the way to the 9th here. We're going to bring in Derek Wells. Making appearance number 48. He's got 18 holds on the season as a setup guy. Runner on second, and this one is driven high and deep to left center, well, straightaway center, I should say. And that one is well out of here, off the limestone. And it's a 2-run home run for Mookie Betts. And that pushes the Red Sox lead out to 4-1. Mookie Betts finally leaving his mark on this series. Middle of the 9th, some insurance runs for that man right there, Andrew Miller. Miller, 33 saves and 36 opportunities. And he's going to face Eddie Rosario to lead off the bottom of the 9th. We got 3 runs to make up here. And Eddie Rosario, little soft line drive, fielded there for out number 1. And now we've got Raimel Tapia. He's hitting .272 on the season. Quietly having a pretty good year. He's not as good against lefties. He swings and misses at the slider down and away off the plate. And there's 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. Our last hope to keep the inning alive is Jace Peterson. He's hitting .227 with 16 home runs. It's another lefty-on-lefty matchup. And he is going to bloop this one into left, and it's going to hit the turf for a base hit. So we need one more base runner, one more bloop, and then a blast. Francisco Cervelli at the plate with 2 outs. 2-1 delivery. Here it comes from Miller, and it's a chopper towards third, cut off there by Travis Shaw. And the Red Sox salvage a win out of the series. So the Red Sox avoid being swept. Salgado goes 6 innings, gives up 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, a run, and 2 walks. We do win the season series, though, over the Red Sox, 4-2. Domingo Santana went 2 for 2 with a home run in the game. He also had an RBI. Well, of course he had an RBI. He hit a home run. Jace Peterson, 2 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Not a great day for him. Strikeout-wise, Alvarez for the Red Sox added a home run. The Red Sox lead the American League East by 3 games over the Rays, 4 games over the Blue Jays and the Yankees. Don't count the Rays out. I've been saying it all season. Don't count the Rays out. You never know. They put together a good team, I thought, in the offseason. Tigers, 2-game lead over us in the American League Central. Rangers, 2-game lead over the Angels and Astros. 9-game lead over the Mariners. And let's look at the wild card here. You've got the Angels and the Astros, and then us at 4.5 games back. So we're creeping up on the wild card spots, slowly but surely. So we're 2 games out of the division, 4.5 games out of the wild card. Let's look at the National League. The Nats, 73 and 63, 6.5 ahead of the Phillies, 8.5 over the Mets. Again, the Nationals, the only team in that division with a winning record. The Cubs, 2.5 games over the Brewers, 3 games over the Reds and Cardinals. The Cardinals have lost 4 in a row, and they're 2-8 in their last 10. Dodgers have clinched the postseason. They are 97 of 42. They lead the West by 14 games over the Giants, who have a ridiculous 82 and 55 record. Giants are winning at a 60% clip, but they're 14 games out of first. I know I marvel at it every single episode. The Brewers would be the other wild card team. The Reds and the Cardinals are only a half a game out. All right, that's it for Minnesota Twins franchise episode 270. It's Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.